In the air to right, and he did it again!
Back to the Lefties 2 broadcast. Week 108 is here, and we got some groups or clubs this week that have a great opportunity getting to 6,000 for the first time ever. It's been a long road for some of them. Let's see if they can come up and get it done, as well as some groups that are still just fighting to stay. And of course, one of the controversial groups that everyone's been talking about to see if they've been cheating. So they're going to be on the map this week. We'll find out. Let's check out the groups. All right, let's jump right into it. Group number one, we got the Redditors at 80th place going after two teams, Americans, Red Green Sox, not ranked in America, never die, 98th, 86. All right, so that Green Sox team, they used to be the 420 Green Sox, now just the Green Sox. This team is the one that is under everyone's radar, been accused of cheating. So if you're playing this group, I would suggest recording your games to just see if they are actually, in fact, cheating. Got to have evidence to call them out, guys. All right, so Lefties 2 starter, 131 in the rankings. Had a good week last week, trying to get that much closer to the top 100. It's going to be tough. Aftermath, Uprise, Taiwan, Red Shear, Japan, another Japan team. So, again, tough week for this Lefties 2 starters. They're going to have full force. They're already one man down, so -5 games for him. Aftermath, OG, Beast Mode, the Dogs, Alpargata, and a team from Japan. It's going to be a tough week for these guys. Go level 5. Trying to make it to Platinum. All right, Mandalorians at 24. Namba at 26. Warts and Hemorrhoids, 38. Big Korea, 21. And A Country for Hardworking People to Enjoy at 25. All of these teams, except, I think Warts and Hemorrhoids maybe at one time, made it to 6,000. So these guys are trying to get back with a good week. 6,000 will do it. Okay, Venezuela VZ, Ghostbusters, Braves, Taiwan, moderated names from Korea, all trying to jump into that platinum level 2 mark and keep moving up towards that top 100. Let's see if they can get it done. Cobra Kai, OWN, Jays, Northerners, the Majors, as well, platinum level 1, trying to get to platinum level 2. All right, this is an important group this week. We got 3 teams there, Baseball Bros, Hanwha, and Taiwan Representative Club 2. All at that 6,000 spot. Moderated Bunts at 23rd has a great opportunity to be able to knock in and get to the 6,000 spot. First place gets it done pretty much. But a second place, a good second place, 122 would get him there as well. But they struggled, man. They had back-to-back good weeks, and then this is a week they usually struggle. 3 teams at 6,000. Taiwan at 51. No dice for these guys. These guys have no chance. Don't know why they're there. Misfits on deck going for week 2. Benchwarmers all around 2025. Texas Studs, Formosa. Not Formosa Wind, just Formosa. All right, so here we go. American Sluggers 2. First week for them. Cats, Hit Devils, Money, Cod Knockers. Great name. Hopefully they're not just a bot club and they can kind of move up as well. All right, Aftermath, New Day, Misfits, Black Naya, Taiwan, Big Red Machine, all going to goal level 4. All right, Bad News Bears. This is one of the interesting groups. Pretty close. Venezuela, Legends, Nexus, and Cooperstown 2. This one, I would have to go Venezuela, Bad News Bears. Probably the upshot here. But look out for Cooperstown 2. Again, Nexus, Nexus is one of those clubs. Goes up, goes down, but it's stuck around there. Can't get into the top 30. All right, so this is the group of death. We got 1 and 2, Taiwan and Tough and Tender. They're going to be 1 and 2 in this. The third place is probably going to be Masaba at 42, moving up a little bit. Padres and Korea. It's going to be a tough week for them, I think. Hopefully they can knock somebody out here. It would be quite nice to see one of these teams get booted down, but just not unlikely unless you can score 180 plus. All right, Perla Negra, the club right here. Taiwan Representative Club, All-Stars, Japan Sluggers, and Snow Poetry and Cats. Interesting group. So the 2 teams that really have the best opportunity here, because it's group of death 2, and only one of these teams is in the 6,000 spot. But Taiwan Representative Club 1 at 36. They've been trying to get there. Now they're finally out of that group of death 1. So good opportunity for them. Perla Negra has been playing it coy. But this is the week they get it done. Under 100 wins it. So, gets them to 6,000. So this is where they go all out. They should not be trying to mess around in this group, right? Get to the 6,000. Doesn't matter if you're in the group of death or not anymore. You get bounced back up and down, up and down, up and down. But Snow Poetry and Cats and that Taiwan Club, All-Stars, and Japan probably not going to make it to that 6,000. Probably going to be knocked back a little bit, in my opinion. All right. Seido, there it is. 562 on the rise, goal level 1. And they're probably going to get this one done. Nakasaki, Dream, Beast Mode. One pitch, one time. All right. Next, Blue Jays, Alt Stars, Samurai Japan, Camo Japan, Slam Jams 2. Interesting group. This is an opportunity for the Blue Jays right there to get back in the 6,000 and Alt Stars to really have a good shot here. Slam Jams 2 could play spoiler. They're going to need a good week here. Only top 2 in this group is going to be moving up. No one's getting over 150 at third place. Samurai Japan, one of those teams too that can kind of move up if they need it. Camo at 62, I don't think they even have a shot here. Prove me wrong, boys. All right, Eagles, All-Stars, Bull, Chips, Korea, and another one of those Japanese teams. I'm not really even sure about this group at all. Can't make any predictions. Let's keep it going. Lefties 2 got knocked out of that 6,000 spot last week. Another interesting group. They got Lefties 2 Chill at 6,000 as well as Taiwan. Blue Jays 2022. So we got 4 teams that are perennial up and down 6,000s. 2 currently Taiwan, Lefties 2 Chill at 6,000. Stars and Stripes have no idea what they're doing here, in my opinion. So this is a group where, Lefties 2 Chill, they can't score 140, right? So they're going to be knocked out, in my opinion. They can't get to 150 at all. Lefties 2 has a really good chance of getting first in this group. Taiwan's one of those clubs that goes up and down. Blue Jays 2022 as well. So Stars and Stripes, don't even talk about them. They got to play spoiler. They got to earn it. This is a Lefties 2 Blue Jays 2022 first and second matchup, in my opinion. Taiwan has a really good chance at that 140 spot. So could be 3 in this group, but more likely just 2. All right, that's the group. Let's go to the home epic. Home-to-home epic. We are doing the home-to-home epics, and there's a lot more speed in home-to-home. I'm not sure what's going on, but this one is a little bit of controversy. I don't have all of them maxed out, so I had to use some help, which could have affected the actual speed of some of the players. But hey, this is what we're doing. This is what we got. There's about 32 epic cards, so it's growing. And again, in a couple days, there'll be another one as well. So he's not going to be able to get in here, but let's get into the epics home-to-home. All right, and we got our new guy, Max, right out the gate. Again, got him in right before the change back to normal. So he's at 13 currently. And you can see right away, got stuck at second base. Didn't have an opportunity to go get him again. So this could really affect the speed at 18.14. Caroline, the pitcher, 168 speed. It's not going to be pretty. Let's see where she's going to go with this one. And she is going to be off. And you can look at the timer again. The timer does not lie. It is right there, right? Let's go, Caroline. Let's see if we can get it beat 18.14. Probably not. Shouldn't, technically, in theory, right? Coming down to the wire, 17.75. So we already know there's some kind of mess up there on that second base hiccup with Max where he got stuck. That's a user error. But again, it's a time test. And sometimes if you're playing a game, right, you got to be in control of your own player a little bit when it comes to running the bases. So 159, again, the slowest speed possible besides Tom, right? And maxed out Tom is sitting there like at 129. And Murray comes in. Oh, so he barely just lost to Max, who's at 181. So we know Max is kind of a lost cause there. But Harden, 206 speed, one of the, over 200 should be pretty quick. Let's see if there's any hiccups rounding the bases. And it doesn't look like it. Looked like a smooth transition from First to second. Not too bad. Going to third. And here we go. Coming around that mountain. When he comes. Got sub 17. There we go. Moving in the right direction. Kaya. Now this is a crapshoot. Does she get the speed? Does she call the animal for the speed? And stay tuned. In the future, we're going to do a Kaya batting. What percentage actually comes in 100 at-bats? Let's do the math. Let's see what animal she can call to. Is it 33 split? But she doesn't get the speed on this one, so she stays at 190. And again, if you're just watching this for the first time, we're not using Luna, right? So it's just typically the natural speed, unless it's part of their skill. Then it, like Andy in the rare, just get what he gets. 1710, not bad. All right, so based off of this, we've got Wei, at 209 speed. So in theory, 1710, he has to beat it, right? As long as we're kind of transitioning to each base properly, 209 and faster than 206. That was a nice move from first base. And second base, doesn't look like it's stuck there. Coming down the wire should be 16s. Okay, there we go. Wei. One of the top speeds, Durant, again, going from one of the top to one of the lower speeds at 162. Not a pretty speed at all. And here he goes. Going around. 162. Again, trying to beat Max, right? If he beats Max, then we know Max is flawed. Even at 181, it's still like above average speed, but not that high. All right. Below Max, okay, so that's good to see. All right, Clemens, a little strong-armed outfielder, sometimes hits his cutoff, which is kind of annoying. But 184 speed, okay, a little bit faster than Max out there. And there, nice little bunt, solid job. Again, I try, based off the animation, to even zoom in on the video to see right when the ball is making contact. That's also another error that might, I can't get it to lock into the certain frames as I match the clock with it. 17:56. So not a great time at all, in my opinion. Koo, what you gonna do, Koo? All right, so Koo, 187. Should be a little bit quicker than Clemens, we would hope. And let's get that bunt. Go. Clock is going. And here goes Koo around the bend. Coming up again. It's gonna get crazy. All right. I'm glad I'm doing this now, but, it's one of those videos where it's epics and legendaries. There's a lot more than the commons and rares. You can almost combine the commons and rares to kind of get the amount of epics. Pretty close, a little bit less, but still. All right, Santiago, 178 speed, not quick on his feet at all. And you can see, even they kind of wait for that ball to hit the ground. It looks like there's maybe a delay, even them running. That might be something to look into as well. Is like if it's a pop-up, do they actually start running the bases, which might actually slow them down instead of a bunt that actually hits the ground first. All right, Mueller going back to pitcher here. Mueller. All right, 168, typical speed for the pitcher, of course. Not in Jeho or Shitaro as well. All right, so go those Mueller, nice bunt there. Got him moving. And again, better transitions, not too bad overall as he kind of makes his way around the corner and locks it in there. 18:01, that's about right for a pitcher. All right, another one of those slow players, Matthew. Actually, a little faster than I thought, 165. So a little slower than the pitchers, of course. A little faster than Murray, but less of a bat. So he should be faster than Murray if we kind of do that as well. And Murray's 159, the slowest you can essentially be in the game. And Matthew is locked in. Okay, 1775, sub 18. All right, this is one of the leaders in the dugout, right, in the clubhouse. Is a 219. So Fox should be one of those players that actually gets the victory, right? You'd think, just based off of math, right? And again, testing was pretty heavy on this, so he should be closer to 15 with the 219 speed and 1651. Okay, that is interesting. All right, Wilson. Wilson, 165 speed and not that great, but that fastball coming in, that made it hard to kind of see where he made contact. He likes that fastball, no matter, even if he's button. Solid contact. All right, not too much of a hiccup going around the bases, but 165, again, slower than the pitchers. So expect to be closer. Oh, 18, that's about right. All right. All right, Jackson. Hey, guys, underrated player, Jackson. Guy has pop, 190 contact, 200 power. Fielding pretty decent. Good second baseman, in my opinion. Even if, his left-handed batter, so good first baseman if you need somebody. But yeah, underrated, not used a lot at all. So I would definitely give yourself an opportunity to get Jackson in the lineup. Get some hits with him. He will deliver for sure. Sub 18. Okay. All right, here's one of those speed demons. Should be around Fox's time. 1651, I think, is where Fox was at 219. Speed, so 1650 or faster. We're hoping here. And let's see if it is going quick. Okay, coming down the wire, 14, 15. Faster than Fox, okay. So it looked like better transitions, or she got out of the box a little faster maybe. All right, Ruth at 209 should be one of those quick ones also. So again, Fox, Gina 219, Ruth 209. All right, coming out the box here. And a little sub 8 seconds. Hits 12, 13, 14, 15, 1638. Okay, faster than Fox. There might have been a glitch there with Fox then. All right, back to the slow pokes. Johnson. Again, another underused outfielder in the game. Again, these are some things you rookie players out there should be looking at. Just testing these guys out, right? Don't just go all in on legendaries. These epics can actually help you out in a lot of ways, especially the power hitters. There are a lot of power hitters in the game that are hiding. 1807, that's about right. All right, Chris, 200 speed, I believe. So he makes everyone else faster for the outfield. So he's not doing it on the base paths. All right, that's what Luna does. So again, having Chris, Luna, Angelina in the lineup, that really increases the speed and contact ability. All right, so 200 speed. Let's see where he ends up as he's coming in. All right, 1690. Okay, that makes sense. He's slower than the rest. Okay, Leo. I'll have to be really honest. I had to do him twice. The 180 speed, I did him with someone else, and then I finally got him leveled up during this process. And I was able to get 1 full second off his time when I controlled him versus having someone help me out. Because a lot of the players coming up were going to be assisted because I didn't have them maxed out. So that 181 speed, 1781. So that's kind of where Max was at the 1817. So 181 doesn't seem very quick, in comparison to like the 160s. I don't know if that's an error or not. All right, so 168. Oh, that clock started a little early, it seemed. That clock started a little early, it looked like. I might have had to go back and check that one out on Mei Ling. That clock jumped in there pretty quick. I might have missed this one, but let's find out. Oh, 1775. Might have even ended it early as well. Okay, so Mario, 165, again, slower than the pitchers. So should be in the 18s as well. That clock started early as well. I think 33 of these, you kind of start editing and it sometimes gets a little bit off. So he might be slower than he should be, in my opinion. Let's just hope. 1801. So I don't know. Controversy. Always a little controversy in these. Right? It's one man's test. You don't have a whole bunch of stopwatches out here. So you guys can do your own. Willie, that one man, what am I doing? All right, so editing on my phone, right? I should probably do this on my computer. But some of these clocks are a little bit early in the post editing. 33 stopwatches. This makes it really tough. And he stopped it early, 17:56. Started early, stopped early. You think it balances it out? All right, 181. This should be, according to research. Wow, again, these last videos called them all errors in a sense. It's 20-minute video kind of, I don't know if the editing process all kind of just fudged up a little bit. But let's see where it ends for her. Oh, wow, she was still crossing home plate. Uh-oh, didn't line these videos up good enough in my opinion. All right, so like you see, Fernandez not 13 for me yet. And some of these videos are now off. But we're going to put it in there anyways. Because again, the idea of flaws allows for some interpretation of what we actually think. But again, when you go to export a longer video, there are sometimes a little bit of error in it. All right, Jay, I got him at 13, so this is my guy. All right, so the clock started, wow, 1 second. Oh, man. I'm really annoyed by this now. It's a damn shame. So we get to sit here and watch some errors as they go. Looks like Jay sped up there too a little bit. That's pretty cool. And 18:07. So the one thing is, I think if it's starting early, stopping early, I think it's still accurate. I just didn't line the time up exactly. Or they kind of slipped up, I think, in the post. Oh, man. All right. That's what happened. All the times are accurate. But when they edited and exported the video, it kind of slipped all the overlay. Because all these, the stopwatch is overlaid over the actual time. So they're accurate. 17:23 for Nia. Okay. It just doesn't look like it. It's like a bad dubbing, right? You watch one of those old school Kung Fu movies where they're talking in Chinese or Japanese and the dubbing is just terrible. They have better technology for that now, but this one just had a little bit too much power. Too much dubbing. All right, so Angelina should be here doing pretty solid numbers. 16:51. She tied Fox, right? So Fox 10 speed higher. All right, Martin. All right, 181 should be right there with Max. But again, I'm not controlling him. I don't have him at 13. And nice bunt, by the way. Whoever was helping me out with that one. Solid bunt. Nice job getting through first. Nice. All right, good. Solid movement there. No hang up for Martin at all. So nice run. But that's 1860 at 171. That's one of the worst speeds. Again, here's Antonio. Again, I don't have him maxed out yet. So a solid help here from Chris. Well done, Chris. I appreciate it, from Aftermath. All right. Again, my clock is a little early, but Antonio, 200 speed. Got stuck at first a little bit there. So here we go. Going around the bend. And 1762. That's not great with 200 speed. He should be in the 16s. Again, I don't know if it's, again, having the players, someone else do it, I don't know if it's slower on my side or whatever, but, sometimes you throw the ball late or early you think you got the tag and they call the person safe. This is kind of where it's showing it, right? Where the time is not lining up with what the speed says. 1841. I think the speeds when you're playing people are a little bit off. All right, we got Jimmy. Another help from our Swedish friend. Here we go. Okay, Jimmy's going through. And just for you guys to understand, oh, he got stuck at second. Okay. So Jimmy should be one of the slower players here with that 168 speed, but getting a little bit caught up. 1769, man. All right, I think this should be the last run in Ren, of course, at 200 speed. I ran this one several times because I wanted to test it at 200 speed. And for some reason, I don't know what the system was doing, but they're speeding up Ren quite nicely here as she is making her way. And I tested this quite a bit, 1592. That just, all right, epic results. 33rd, Martin, Durant. Oh, this is terrible. Murray, Tyler, Wilson, Max, Johnson, Fernandez, Jay, Mueller, Mario, Jackson, Leo, Mei-Ling, Matthew, Caroline, Santiago, Jimmy, Antonio, Clemen, Willie, Ray, Mia, Ku, Kaya, Chris, Harden, Way, Angelica, Fox, Ruth, third, Gina second, and some reason Ran is first. I don't know. Weird results. Thank you guys for watching another Lefties 2 broadcast. See you next time.